Beautiful end to a beautiful day in lovely Alvor. So how lovely to have had 2 days at sea, checking everything. The weather was lovely. So about, I suppose, I don't know what it is, it's about 16, 17 knots today of wind, so that's really nice. Great day to check everything. So sailing along at a course of 20 degrees. I veered off a bit because the sails were just banging around, and I hate that. I hate wearing out sails on the rig unnecessarily, so I went off 10 degrees, or 15 actually, and it's much more comfortable. I'm up on deck at the moment because there's a big ship coming, and we're on it looks like our paths are going to cross pretty closely, so I said I'd get an eyeball on him. I don't see him yet. The swell is down. It never looks rough on a video anyway. It's a beautiful day actually. It's just 27 degrees. They're long, big swells, so they're nice. They don't knock you about the place, you just lift up gently and over them. There's one now behind us. So beautiful. An absolute pleasure to be here today. So let's keep an eye for this ship. So the race is on. It's not often you have two boats out together that, you know, we can record each other and take photographs. It was lovely, and then, I don't. Very rarely do I get to see Waxwing sailing. So when I saw the footage of her, it was beautiful, and equally Reese was delighted to get footage of his boat sailing. So we had fairly equal speeds and got back to Portimao in around the same time, which was lovely. Beautiful conditions. That's the entrance to Portimao. Ahead, you'll see it better in a while. And I'm going to go in there and anchor and spend the night there, I think, before going back to the marina and back to the jobs. I love being anchored much more than marinas. So just anchored in Portimao. Anchorage. Beautiful. I love being anchored. 5 meters water here. 25-30 meters of chain out. I'll probably stay here for a few days. So here's Reese in too. He's going to look for a spot now, but it's nice and quiet here. There isn't a lot of yachts. So I'm anchored back in Portimao. The very first place I anchored when I came in for repairs. And it's so lovely to be at the anchorage, just sitting down relaxing, and I love looking at boats. I'm obsessed with boats. So there's so much to look at and to see here as well, and to feel the boat move, and it's lovely. Had a great sail from Alvor. Well, we went well out and back in. Reese is anchored there behind me as well. I think he's staying on the anchorage for a while. I'll go back into the marina. I have power there, but it's certainly beautiful to be here for a few days. And I think the forecast is good for the next 2 days, so probably get sailing again tomorrow, hopefully. All went well with the sea trials. Found a few small things, just simple stuff that wouldn't really matter, but good to check everything out. And I had lovely comments as well on last week's video, so I'm glad people are enjoying the sailing as much as I am, which is good, because that's what it's all about, is the sailing. And it was just so lovely to be out and feel Waxwing moving, being herself again, not tied up in the marina. Beautiful. I was asked in last week's video about docking single-handed, and I'm going to go into the marina now. What I do is I get all the ropes set up. I drop the spray hood as well, just for better visibility and getting onto the deck. And I run all the ropes up midships and tie them. So just as I'm about to get into the marina, they're all midships. I can jump off and I'll have the bow rope. You can see it leading back. And have the gate open. I just kick out the fenders then as I'm approaching the marina and hope for the best. So that's where I mount the GoPro. So last week Damien asked me about single-handed docking. Waxwing is a big heavy boat and doesn't behave fantastically in marinas, I must say. So I set up the GoPro anyway, and I said I'd record the whole thing. Just back into the marina, and Waxwing is happy after her spin out for 2 days. I've ordered quite a lot of stuff since I've been back to Portugal, and today got my new charge controllers, the DC-DC charger. Nice, I can't wait to start fitting them now. It's great that this stuff is starting to arrive. I got an email as well that I bought new batteries and controllers and lots of other components, mostly Vectron. So it's expensive, but it's worth it. My batteries were okay, but I wasn't over the moon. Like it could have been better. So as I'm here, why not do it? And it's one of the big jobs that I don't have to do back in Ireland. So I was delighted to get the phone call to say they were up in the marine office. So hopefully now the batteries will be, I think, Monday. And I'll rip out the old ones and put the new bank in. Climbing the mast as well tomorrow. I got to put up the wind indicator that I took down at sea, which was crazy. But anyway, that's ready to go back up. I bought new brackets for that and they arrived. And I got to put a new halyard up. So plenty to see and do. And a test sail. So it was a good week overall. I got a lot done. I didn't get to climb the mast. It got a bit windy, and my friend Reese was going to fly the drone, so we decided not to do it. I'll probably do it tomorrow. So thanks everybody anyway for tuning in, and I hope you liked seeing a bit of sailing. I enjoyed it. Next week I'll be fitting my batteries and the new controllers, the split chargers, and I'll be more or less ready to go then as soon as that all arrives. I'm just a bit nervous that it won't come in time, but anyway it'll come.
So thanks everybody, wishing everyone a safe and great weekend, and Waxwing out.